know I did something stupid there. Come on. Oops! No, no! Okay. There I pushed a button that I shouldn't do. Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to the premiere of a game that has been one of the most anticipated from my side. Call of Cthulhu. We're finally going back to the dark slash horror scheme on my channel. 100%. I think I can promise here, because this is either a horror game or a very dark game or something of both. So I really can't wait to play this. Anyways, let's just jump right in, since my controller wanted me to jump right in. Adjust brightness. I think we should leave it where it is. Loading profile, please wait. New game. Main menu, Anisimmer. It knows my name too? Great. Just checking the settings. Okay, let's jump straight to it. Boston, 1924. Edward Pierce, veteran of the First World War, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. He is now a private detective who has trouble finding a case able to lift him from his torpor. Pierce must find a new case quickly or risk losing his license. Okay, so there we got a quick introduction on who we are playing as. Hello, Stone Gaming Productions. I had a little bit problem with turning on my stream, yes, but the first time I actually came on the stream, well, I wasn't happy with the way I introduced the game, so that is why I just jumped off. But yeah. One funny thing about Anisimmer, he is a perfectionist, so If I'm mad, it is mercy. May the gods pity the man who is in his callousness. Blah 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 blah. Damn. Okay, I'm digging this already. Waking up on such a crazy place like this, that has to mean something good. Game saved already. Great. To move, use this one. That's fine. And I do like that they have kept it in first person, so we get more the immersion into the horror scheme. we can't look up that yet. What do we have to do then? Okay. Now I found out that it's too long since I've played another game than Assassin's Creed. Or Tomb Raider. I kept clicking this to actually see if I found some useful things in here. Nothing happened. I'm sorry if I'm sounding a little bit rusty in my voice. Hello there! I've just been talking a lot today, so that's why. But yeah, on this... Okay, it seems like it is because of my sort of filter on my iPad. But on my iPad, it looks way more greenish than here, actually. So, let's see. At least we have a light. Whoa! What was that? Aha! Now I guess we can get through the door. Bye, door.
In my wake, pulled along. Fate inescapably draws you on.
Okay. I don't have both my headphones on, but I think I should. So this was where we came from.
What a putrid
Yup.
offering.
All this seems to be part of some kind of an offering.
You have been chosen. Behold. Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Oh shit. Was it all a dream? Or, I should rather say, a nightmare?
I wonder why I still take these things.
The doctors prescribed them when I returned from the war. They swore that they would put an end to the nightmares, but for a while now, their effect has been wearing off. A shame?
Been too long since I've slept in a bed. I used to be an avid reader.
Nothing in here?
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
There we have something.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
The husband never understood what his wife had left. Never understood that his wife had left him. He kept on calling me weeks after the investigation had been closed. Poor guy.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Thanks.
It's been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Pierce Investigation Agency. The doctor can well repeat to me that I no longer need my remedy to keep my memories at bay. But I know that if I stop, the memories will return. One of these mornings, I probably won't wake up. Despite the treatment, I again hear voices in my dreams. But they are different, unknown. They seem to surface from unfathomable and ancient depths. What nameless creature is calling me? Or what faceless creature is calling you?
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce? Private
Yeah, I am.
Contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherrifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your files. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Okay. Allocate your character points. Each character point allows you to improve the score of a skill. Medicine, strength, investigation. Okay, I think we have to read through these things here. Eloquence represents your ability to influence those you talk to by your power of speed. Improving this skill increases your chances of convincing or manipulating during discussions. Spot hidden. Spot hidden represents your ability to find hidden objects. Improving this skill increases your chances of finding hidden objects. An undiscovered object will not appear in game. That one I think I need. Then we go here. Psychology what is it with me and represents your knowledge of human behavior. Improving this skill increases your chances of understanding the motivations of a person based on his or her behavior or on the analysis of objects. Occultism. Occultism represents your knowledge of the occult sciences. Improving these skills increases your chances of determining the use and origin of occult artifacts, and of expressing your knowledge of the myths. Medicine represents your medical knowledge. Improving this skill increases your chances of determining the dosage of a drug, of making a diagnosis, or of expressing your understanding of a medical problem. Strength. That is the thing I think I understand the most here. Strength represents your ability to call on your physical power. Improving this skill increases your chances of forcing doors or mechanisms, or of using violence, physical or verbal, during interactive discussions. And the last one, investigation. Investigation represents your investigation talents. Improving this skill increases your chances of understanding past events by analyzing a crime scene or an object, and of picking locks. So, what we need to do here is definitely this one. Then we could use this one. Yeah, I think I'll leave it on this so far.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency.
I agree with her.
Mr. Pierce, you still...
I'm coming.
Finally, we get to see the man.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter.
Where have I heard Sarah Hawkins?
Her family.
I think
They all
in
died in a fire.
other games
Sarah, her
and
husband,
maybe TV
and
shows
Simon,
or
my
something
grandson.
like that.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Let's read the file first.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
A shipping label. Some of it is unreadable, but I can make out part of the address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater. The police report, it says that the fire started in the dining room and claimed the whole family. The police decide on a domestic accident, but they nevertheless insist on Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Why? A press cutting, an article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, a businessman from the island of Darkwater. They live in a recluse life with their only son, Simon. Okay. So then we got some information about her.
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
So we do have choices here. You shouldn't take this painting lightly. I read about her mental fragility in the police reports. Something is not right with this story. Where did Sarah Hawkins live?
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
So we get the same alternatives anyways here.
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
I guess I will.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right. I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice.
So,
Darkwater.
the whole
I think
craziness
I've got a
is
book on
starting
Remothered.
with
I'll no
a
doubt find
case.
some information on this island in there. Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Darkwater Island has been inhabited since the 14th century and is still rich with the many memories left by its lost tribes. But don't let the romanticism of these moving evidences of such naive and primitive beliefs fool you into forgetting how violent their gods were. A gigantic creature still ornates the walls of long abandoned caves. Was it a sea or a dream god? No one knows, but today's inhabitants, the sons and daughters of the proud whale hunters, still remember the mysterious and tumultuous story of their small land off the coasts of Massachusetts.
All I have to do
The
is go to
trick
the
here
port.
is to not read too
I
fast.
just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Great, then we go. Trophy earned, the Sarah Hawkins case. That is our first trophy. Pierce took the Hawkins case. The cursed artist is accused of having caused the fire that killed her and her family. As the only clue, she left her father a disturbing painting. On the shipping label and address, a warehouse set on the docks of the island of Darkwater. The place seems to be the starting point for Pierce's investigation. And yes, I must admit that I have seen parts of the game. I think I have seen this part before, but then they were just going around and so on. It was from one of focus interactive streams or something like that. At least the creators were streaming it, and I got to get a glimpse of the game, like many others. But don't tell me this loading screens is going to take as long time as in Vampire. 'Cause then they need to fix it with a bug. Again, welcome everyone to Call of Cthulhu. This seems to be the intro sequence. And I'm already enjoying the soundtrack.
Almost there.
I must say, I can't believe that I'm finally playing this game, because this game has been talked about for many years and has been delayed a lot of times, and finally it is here. Or I think it has been delayed a couple of times, but at least
guys coming to unload.
I know there is many that has waited on a release date on this one.
Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Thanks.
Thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Go to the bar. We could go there first.
Hey, be careful.
Who are those?
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Pure instinct. I behaved like a Hun, and I sincerely apologize.
Veteran, huh?
307th Infantry Regiment.
Well, that'll be okay for now. But the war is over. Try not to forget it.
I'm
was
here
right
for
to.
information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
I'm looking for a warehouse or the
Do you
thing.
know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah.
Of course,
If I were
it's
you, I
theirs.
wouldn't hang around there.
Warehouse.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Perfect for a
Screams.
horror game.
And that's not all. There's
Or
the fate
horror
of its
story,
owners
at
and all the
least.
superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
Yeah, still? Anything else?
The Stranded Whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of dockwater. When our whalers left for long months and came back, sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
So where can I see those paintings?
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say no to a glass.
Try this.
I think we'll get along well.
This will affect your destiny. Okay, so it's that type of game.
That'll be all for now.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
Just trying to get a sense of the atmosphere and the worlds that we're playing in.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Okay, this one is clearly a very long one. So I'll put it on pause, or people has to put it on pause if they want to read the whole thing. So,
You have no right to treat us like this.
then we have spoken to that guy, so then we can probably go out. Or we could talk with this
What
one.
you looking at, stranger?
The clientele is predominantly male.
Tell me something I don't know.
I meant nothing by it. I'm just wondering what a woman like you is doing in this flea trap.
And I'm wondering what could be going through the head of the chump who goes to disturb her. Let me drink, stranger.
Okay.
Not that again.
Oh boy.
She will get
What's oh boy?
I said you were a bilge rat, and even a poxed limpet. You think we don't know what
There's
you're
nothing
doing?
for you here either.
Hidden in the fog?
Beat it.
I'll shut up your big mouth once and for all.
Optimistic.
Okay. Another way.
Please move back. Let the police do their work. Hey, so the same goes for you, sir. Move along.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward
Pierce.
private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy. They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn.
Damn stupid idiots.
No answers? Okay, let's see what's up here then.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. That's all I'll get from them.
Only a few dates are still legible. 1890, 1907, and a partial date. The rest of the document is blacked out. Who would want this information to be hidden? Well, yeah. He had
Priscilla.
rights.
It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor. This blackboard hasn't been used in a long while.
Is there anything in here? Yeah, there is.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
In this photograph, a man who looks like Captain Fitzroy is posing on the bridge of a ship. He has a wooden leg. Nothing there.
What a macabre souvenir.
And there we have the wooden leg. Wait a second. Yeah, that is the wooden leg. Okay, so then we should go talk to the captain again.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your documents are unreadable.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look,
We're
it's
going
right
to take
there.
that option
The warehouse
afterwards.
is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
I just
Understood.
have to get
You know
past
who the building
those
belongs to, don't you?
kind of angry guys. Ex-Oblivion. Trophy earned.
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. I was looking at your photograph. One of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Aha!
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla.
So that
His
explains
wooden leg
it.
is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
I already have seen it.
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
Maybe.
I know that Charles Hawkins was descended from a family of ship owners, and the island's fishing industry was hit badly.
Indeed, we specialized in whaling, but no whalers went out to sea after the miraculous catch of 1847.
So where did the Hawkins family get its money?
Well, from what Charles inherited, I presume. Although, these dates on the manifests could indicate that he had contracts of another kind.
With whom, I wonder?
Yeah, with whom?
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Get inside Warehouse 36. And that can lead to some trouble. If I can't get this way though. Sorry. I just had to sneeze.
Where do you think you're going?
I thought that the Hawkins case had been closed.
That's true.
So what are you doing on guard duty in front of this warehouse?
Who's asking the questions here, the cop or the tourist?
Well, the private detective.
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
So, let's see. Huh. There is a couple of thugs over there. And I can't get through here. And that man looks miserable.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
Oh my god. What did I do?
I respect your beliefs.
Our beliefs? You mean you don't believe in God?
That's irrelevant.
That's what you think.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait.
And you two are sure drunk.
It's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to Dark Water?
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Huh? If only they would kill
This
each
Cat
other?
you mentioned. Is she their boss?
Okay.
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Yeah, you did.
Nothing at all.
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
Peculiar house.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where we live.
It's not because...
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
Okay.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
That's fine.
You could tell me. No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
I bet that you hid them somewhere. How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded? Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath,
So our instincts were right that we should get in here before talking with those. Well, let's see.
Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it shut. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
Well...
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
Cat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes?
She's
No.
the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
Oh
but he
my
only
god.
smiles with the left cheek.
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
What happened to the statue of St. Brendan? Dreadful.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors.
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
Are you sure about that?
Gentlemen, you have a problem.
What? Who do you take yourself for, stranger?
Your boss is very unhappy with your work.
Oh yeah? You're bluffing.
She said those knuckleheads are incapable of staying at their post.
Darn it.
You think he's telling the truth?
We'll find out. Prove that you really know, Cat.
Okay.
It's risky to question my word. I wouldn't like you to get cut with a certain Italian knife.
Okay. You've convinced us.
And it's she who sent you? What do you want from us?
I thought I made it clear. I have to take a look inside the Hawkins warehouse. Leave me alone, and I'll put in a good word for you with Cat.
Okay, it's a deal.
Alright. We're going in.
Let's see. Shoot. I'll have to find another way to get in.
Damn. We have something
a
up
little
there.
mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf? Has the cat got your tongue?
You've come for a fight. What I've got to say won't change a thing.
You're a quick learner. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
As you wish.
If you've broken my nose...
I was careful. This time.
Do you want us to take care of him, Cat?
No. Not yet. You don't
That
like
is
nerve,
Cat.
and you've got a fairly good right.
Of course.
I'm always on the lookout for well-built guys to work for me.
I'll make a note of it.
Please do. I'm Cat. I run the neighborhood. Everyone marches to my tune here. Rather than foolishly risking your skin, come and see me in the bar one of these days. We can talk about what I can do for you, and what you can do for me.
Yeah. You didn't seem that interested to talk to me last time I was in the bar. So... I wouldn't trust too much on that one. So how do we get into warehouse? There's no doors over here. No doors over here. Then we have to check around here.
Damn stupid idiots. Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Because now the coast is clear, but at the same time, that is the warehouse. So there's no point in going other places, actually.
There's something coming. Something real bad.
There has to be a way.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
But then, how the hell do we get in? Wait a sec. Is there other doors here? I mean, they say that the warehouse is over there, so... Wait a sec. Maybe we can talk with this one again?
I told you to beat it. No need to get worked up.
No. That didn't work. There has to be a way in.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh, yeah?
Let's talk to this
You
guy.
saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
It's a little late. I've already met Kat.
Well, at least you're still here to talk about it. She must like you.
Something like that.
With that, please do excuse me, because I'd prefer not to be seen talking with you for too long.
Aha! Let me guess. Find hidden items. The spot hidden skill allows you. Damn, that I did get to read it.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
But how do we get it down? Oh. We have to get up there? Somehow? How the hell? Ah, this one of course.
I could use this old winch to lift the grating, but it's been completely taken to bits. There must be some spare parts amid all this clutter.
Something over here?
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
It's not the easiest game to figure out where to go next and so on, but it's still kind of cool. Can't get in there.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
It's locked. No surprise there.
He laughed. My God.
Well, the big question now is how the hell do we get inside warehouse 36? Lighter? What else do you want me to see, game? Can't. So what do I need to find? Down, please. I think I will give it one last shot by going over to here again. Maybe these can help me. You can't? Damn. But it could be a place to find something to actually get that thing working. Now I don't understand at all where to find what we need there. I mean, it's a huge area. But at the same time, we get around pretty fast, so... But yeah, it pulls up the question mark when we get in here, so that has to mean something. Uh-huh. No lid, maybe. Sleeping pills, case closed. Atlas of Atlantic Islands. Oh, I think I see something, but it doesn't seem like I can get up there. But I could maybe walk over here. Let's give it a shot. Nah. Won't work. Down. Annie, down. I mean, anything on the ground here could be used to jack that up, but it seems like there is something specific we're looking for.
Leave me alone, please. I don't want trouble.
So, he wasn't that helpful? What about this car? Nothing there? But what up with that question mark? Nah, that won't work. Okay, this is beginning to annoy me, actually. Hello.
A ratchet device. Exactly what I need.
Finally, we found it. Okay. Still we can't. Oh my god. Then the second clue has to be here. We just have to look for green dots. It still says that it's in here, that I'm supposed to find something. So be it. Okay. Here we have something.
This handle will be perfect for the winch.
Hooray! Then we finally found it. So then we can get into the more exciting things, I think. Excuse me. Are we still missing something? Oh boy. What are we then looking for? Something here.
Should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
Let's hope this works now then. Guess I'm tired to run around and look for... Thank you, game.
Looks like everything is in its place. All that's left is to try to turn this handle. Damn, I broke it.
Oh my god. So we have used a lot of time on nothing.
Leave me alone, please. I don't want trouble.
That's fine.
Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I think it's time to talk business.
No hard feelings?
For a lucky little blow? You think I gotta be boss of these lads without taking any hits? It will serve as a lesson. I was too soft with you. Next time, I'll hit first. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
I'm investigating the deaths of the Hawkins family.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly, but it's also really stupid of you. You really don't seem to know the area. Let me give you a little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
Uh-huh.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
Think it over. I've seen what you're capable of. You almost got me.
I accept the compliment. Well, I see you're serious. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you, to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me, and I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
Yes.
Do I have a choice?
Oh, we always have one, Detective. Follow me.
You've got no problem going out looking like that.
How sweet of you to worry about my authority. I wouldn't be here if I was the sort of girl who'd hide away because of a black eye. People here know who they're dealing with. They watch their step.
I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit. And nobody cares.
And the police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed Bradley. I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him.
So yeah, we're going for
It's
the
fine.
door.
He's with me.
Okay.
I knew it was that door.
That's how it's done. Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
Excuse me, you don't look that much older than me, so... Mothering?
Ugh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case? Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this? It smells as bad as it looks. What happened here?
He broke the mirror. That's all I can tell for now.
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
There's a point over here too.
Can't sleep. I know how that feels.
So, what's next?
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! Detective Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Uh-huh.
Look around you. Someone has settled in here. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why, you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Looks like you've met your match, Baker. I'd like to see that more often.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
Get this jackass out of here before I stroke his other cheek. But we'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
ready for. Pierce managed to get into the warehouse. The place thought to be abandoned revealed some surprises, signs of recent occupation as well as partly charred painting. Interrupted in his searching by Officer Bradley, Pierce convinced him to join his investigation. The police officer is willing to drive the detective to the Hawkins mansion. And I would guess that is where the horror really starts. If there is some horror in this game. Yeah, this is the perfect scene for... There is someone there. Yeah, this is definitely the perfect scene for a horror game, or in general Halloween, which is tomorrow.
Well, here we are, Hawkins Mansion.
Oh my god, look at that house.
The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
You're talking about Winchester?
That's right. The Hawkins' old caretaker. Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though, he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
I don't believe the fire is the only reason this house is in such a state.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
Huh. It's really that old.
Come on, let's leave the stories of the dead alone. They've nothing to do with your case anyhow. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
I do have, you know...
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family. So he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
I think I would like to go up there.
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
Wow. Look at this. Oh my god. Whoa. That trio looks like it has one eye. Actually.
Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this?
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial.
Poor kid.
What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary and steal a burnt painting? I don't see Silas doing such a thing. Let alone...
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh. The old caretaker must be very attached to her.
So yeah, let's go. Excuse me. Are you coming?
Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this? Poor kid.
Well, let's go up there ourselves then. If he won't follow. What the house?
This entrance is still in use.
Ah!
Whoa! You were trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
You're
oh my god.
Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
You haven't forgiven yourself. You stay here to honor the memory of the deceased.
That's true. I want no more violence. No more tragedy.
It's painful to be the last one left.
You don't know how right you are. Understood. I'm listening.
The police report describes a domestic accident, but Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
No, I can't let you in. The mansion isn't safe.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked, and I make sure it stays that way.
The sooner I carry out my investigation, the sooner I wrap up the case and return to Boston. After which, you'll never hear of me again.
Huh. I like the sound of that, but I have a better idea. You leave right now, and you never come back. Officer Bradley, this hood was trying to break into the mansion.
Do something, Bradley, or this story will have a nasty ending.
I vouch for him, Silas. He's working with us. We have reason to believe that someone entered the mansion and stole some paintings.
Impossible. I would have seen it.
Better safe than sorry. Now let us in. I promise to keep an eye on this one.
Okay then. I'll leave the key
Trophy earned. The terrible old man.
Earlier, Sonny.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
For the first, you had an axe. You could have killed me. So what should I have said for you not to kill me? Tell me that.
Pierce, shall we enter?
Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
Chapter 3. Hawkins, blah blah blah. Pierce and Officer Bradley explored the gardens of the Hawkins mansion. The family lies in the graveyard of the property, guarded by Silas Winchester, the old caretaker. Still faithful to his employers, keeps watch on the place, armed with his axe. Pierce and Bradley managed to calm him down and finally get hold of the key to the Hawkins mansion. They enter the building looking for the scene of the fire. But one thing they have done better with this one, considering loading screen, is that there is always a new text to read. So in that case, it doesn't feel that long before you get into the rest of the game.
Follow me. I know the place.
Oh my god.
Who left this light on?
Wow. Oh my god. This is...
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
Really a haunted house.
What kind of meat is this? This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins.
Okay, the chair fell down. There's something here.
The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor. Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched? Something happened at this table. An argument?
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
No.
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door. Silas
Let's see if I
managed
can
to bring
find
the fire
something the
under
cops
control,
missed.
but it was already too late for the Hawkins.
Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker? The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? Did someone escape the fire?
Then who?
Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How? They had a fight. Why? Did it stop at the time of the fire?
There's still one more clue. Since we can't get out of the scene.
If the
And
painting
there
I
is a
found on the
painting
docks really came
missing.
from here, how come it didn't burn? Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee.
Something is here, yes?
And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
Huh. What's your theory?
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
We have to get in there.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
These bandages are covered in dried blood. The same bandages that I saw in the warehouse on the docks. And given the bloodstains, I'd also say that it's an original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
It's quite a building, don't you think? Do you know that the Hawkins were among the wealthiest families on the island?
Uh-huh.
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance. If you're right, we should be able to find clues among the Hawkins' personal effects.
This place was falling apart long before the fire. This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music. Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale. Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess.
Huh, what else? Oh fuck. This is creepy.
There's something disturbing about this painting.
Yeah, it's something disturbing by this whole scene.
"20,000 Leagues Under the Sea." Another story about the mysteries of the deep. A crowbar could prove useful. A book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century.
The question is, what are we looking for actually?
Locked. What will her room reveal about her? This padlock is too complicated for me. It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Uh-huh. And we're hereby on search for yet another object to help us get in there.
It's no use. The padlock won't give. It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Which means we have to go this way around. Oh my god. This is witchcraft.
The door is blocked on the other side. Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? Looks like a revocation ritual. Was she trying to invoke something or banish it? This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold. It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why.
Nothing else?
Sarah Hawkins' agent was getting worried. Seems she wasn't giving any signs of life.
So, okay, this isn't too long. My very dear Sarah, ever since you left to bury yourself away on that lost island, your art has been attracting increasing numbers of collectors. I beg you to send me some new paintings. The last ones, so somber and drained, moving as no other painting have been, are selling at a premium price. Your percentage of these most recent sales is attached. Do not forget your friend who was the first to recognize your genius and display it to the world. Affectionately yours, Maximilian L. So there is definitely something going on here.
Bradley? Is that you?
Was that door open before?
Is anyone there?
Oh my fucking god. This is crazy. Is that painting? Holy fuck!
You! Stop!
Oh. Wait a second. Oh. Where is that guy? don't know.
The boys' room. A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world? Tom Sawyer, Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed. Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family?
And some drawings over there.
What nightmarish vision could have inspired them? Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him.
But the question is, how to find that thief?
It's you. I heard running in this corridor.
There's an intruder in the house. It was him. This door was closed earlier.
That means the thief has run through that one. It's easy enough.
Where did he go?
Must have got out some way.
No, he was here. I'm sure. Let's search this room.
Yeah, I think there is enough of movable books and
Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain
bookshelves.
Fitzroy very well. I wonder who the man with the glasses is in the photograph. It looks like a freehand map of dark water. Certain areas have been highlighted. I wonder why. As if the bookcase has been moved several times.
Yeah,
Scylla.
I thought so.
It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor. This panel is movable. Cogwheels. They must be linked to an opening mechanism. Probably a secret passage. I must find a way to activate the opening mechanism.
Because I think that is where...
With this, I should be able to force the gears.
Ow! Oh my god.
Well
I
done.
just have my sound on very high here, so it turned out very loud. Tunnels, secret cave, under the Hawkins mansion. Inside the Hawkins mansion, the scene of the fire revealed its secrets. Pierce and Officer Bradley, now on the trail of a survivor, had undertaken to search the place, looking for proof, when a hooded man leaped into Sarah Hawkins' workshop to steal a painting. Detective and police officer set off after him, by following him to the office of Charles Hawkins, they discovered a secret passage. Pierce and Bradley entered the tunnel under the mansion. And I guess that is where I'm going to end for today, since I guess every new chapter or new place we go, there is a save, I guess.
Secret passage under the manor. It's like a detective novel. That guy
So yeah.
must have already gotten far.
Thanks for watching, and I really think this game has something to offer already. It hasn't been that scary yet, but it has made me jump a couple of times already. So I can't wait to proceed with this game. And as I've explained earlier in my recent Assassin's Creed Odyssey streams, this is going to be the main game over the next few weeks. And we'll see what's going on, or what I will bring to the table after that. So, yeah. Again, thanks for watching, and hope you thought this game was as exciting as I thought. I know there was a couple of places there where they took some time to find different things, but other than that, this is for me a great game. So again, thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye!